Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am here with Nicole, and she has agreed we're going to do a mini part reading for her. And then she is going to just ask some questions. So I will ask, what made you book a session with me, Nicole?
I've had a lot going on in my life and just a lot of things come up. And I got to a point in my life where, um, I just felt lost. I felt like I kind of lost that sense of direction of kind of where I was going. And I remember we met for the first time and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I'm going. And I think after our first session, I had such a clear path of where I wanted my life to go. And kind of a lot of things kind of resonated with me after we had our first talk and set things in motion for myself. And I was more confident in some of those decisions I was making after having talked with you. And my life like changed and went on a completely different path. And it's just been just so awesome to be able to have confidence in myself. And just like I said, having those talks with you gave me that confidence back in knowing in myself and all those things that I thought, just kind of you confirmed for me and gave me that confidence to know exactly where I wanted to go, where I want my life to go. So we kind of go a few months and I get working on myself, and then I end up in those places again where I'm like, which direction am I going to go? What am I going to do? And then meeting with you again just sets me on those paths and resets me and grounds me again as to like kind of where I need to go. And it's been really awesome to even see the growth in myself every time. And I make notes every time we meet and I journal every day, and to be able to go back on that and see just the growth that I've made just every time that we meet is incredible to me. And I'm so appreciative and thankful for all the help that you've given me and everything. It's just been awesome.
Oh, thank you. I think, it's important to note that it is almost like a spiritual guidance, because a lot of the things it's just either waking up within you or confirming things that perhaps you have been gnawing about or sitting on the fence with. So, and we were talking about before I pressed record, is that Nicole and I actually have shared other lifetimes together. So, this is this attraction that souls can have when they find each other and reconnect to each other. They can activate things with you and each other, whether it's cellular memory or, just being there as a guidance, as helping with steps to move forward. So we're going to get started. I do want to say it's really interesting because when I tuned into your energy, I really do feel that you have another, I want to say almost like a spiritual evolution that you're moving through again. I'm definitely feeling another heart expansion, as well as your throat. The guides are bringing through selenite for you. This is just a small little selenite. Because there is, I'm getting shivers, because there is a lot of spiritual guidance coming forth for you, but they're saying we can't always get her attention because her mind is quite busy. So this is important for you to set aside some time, because you are asking for information is what I'm hearing, but yet you're not taking the time to retrieve it.
Yeah.
So they're saying you can set an intention before bed for a dream load to come in.
Okay.
Or they're saying you have pondered this.
Yeah.
They're saying she's kind of thought about this, and this is just a confirmation. This is what we're talking about. This is what happens. So they do understand that you are busy through the day. So what you can do is set an intention for some things to be shown to you through dream time. Keep a dream journal by the bed, as well as they're also saying automatic writing, but it's important that you create almost like a sacred space that you're not going to be disturbed, and just kind of move into a meditative flow with this. Perhaps play some frequency gamma waves to kind of get you in
Right.
that level of consciousness for that energy. Also, apophyllite is coming forth. I have a tiny little apophyllite. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, I was looking at that one. Oh my gosh.
Of course you are, because this is going to help you with astral travel and retrieving information. You are going to go through quite an up leveling. So it's really important that as you receive this information, that you require balance. Within your lifestyle, I'm hearing, as well as I'm also hearing like a tuning or just switching some things up in your diet. So I don't know if you've already been doing that or having nudged to do that. Okay.
Yes, like
Yeah.
a lot. Celery juice is
Yeah. Yeah.
I've really being like forced to drink that celery juice. So I've started
Yeah.
that. I've started trying to get myself with that. And I do notice that I'm being like, I've even asked for help with this. Like,
Yeah.
please turn me on to these different kinds of foods. Like I think when you get in that habit of in such a horrible diet and I've not eating the foods that I should be eating for that higher vibration. And so noticing that I am more attracted to the more vegetables and things like that. Not that I didn't like or didn't eat them before. I think I just get with my busy lifestyle, I get in this habit of the easy way out. I've been really trying to like dial myself back and go, okay, reset, cleanse, and
Yeah.
feeling like I really need to do like some kind of a cleanse or something.
I think that's why they're saying it's really important for you to require balance in the day to day. They did also say that you have a tendency to beat yourself up. So, like if you don't do that, you feel bad, which then affects your frequency too. So know that, do what you can. A little bit goes a long way. But what they are saying is that you will gradually choose different foods because your frequency is changing.
Okay.
Um,
I can tell.
yeah,
Right.
you'll need more fluid, you'll need more water. Certain foods you won't even be attracted to anymore. What they are saying, I don't know if you have a tendency to smell things. You do, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's really interesting because what they're saying is that is part of your sense. That is part of your sensory perception. And you use this in different lifetimes. So it's really interesting. So,
Oh my gosh.
so to be able to sense something
Yes.
through that also is really important to you. Another thing that's coming through that when I first started really kind of shifting in frequency, any sort of like kelp, spirulina, plant protein, and really trying to get, you can even go and get pH strips and make sure that your body is more alkaline.
Okay.
Because our body is prone to, depending, caffeine and all those things, to be more acidic. So again, just do what you can. Black seed oil is really good. I can send you a list of foods and things like that that will help kind of shift your energy. I also put out, I don't know if you saw on Instagram, a detox
Yes, I saw that.
bath cleanse that you can do. And even to getting outside, putting your feet on the ground, and the intention of, having water and using that intention of purifying your body. There's lots of ways of going. So I think what they're saying is don't overwhelm yourself. A little bit goes a long way, because what I'm actually seeing too is, as the energy goes down, it's almost like digestive tract. So stomach, that, have you noticed a difference in your digestion and things like that?
I've noticed, the main difference I've noticed is just being like water. I want to drink a lot of water,
Mhm.
which I was struggling with that before, just getting enough water in every day. That, and I'm just noticing that the main thing is like my diet. Like I know that I'm not attracted to a lot of certain things that I used to be. That's the biggest thing that I notice right now.
Yeah. Um, you can also, I'm hearing like elderberries, you can put them in
Okay.
your water as well.
Mhm.
So I think you can get them at any sort of like apothecary,
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
I have a local one here where I live, but just adding little herbal elixirs to is going to help you as
Mhm.
well. But this, going back to, is all part of attuning your frequency.
Mhm.
Um, and I wrote down the Pleiades
Mhm.
star system, and also they want you to sit, feel, and listen. And I think this is part of you wanting
Mhm.
contact
Yeah.
and information. I'm hearing retrieving information, um, accessing information. And these are some tools that they are going to work with you over the next couple of years. I feel like
Mhm.
this is um, upgrading system. Yeah. Let me just see here. Do you have a question about that, of any sort of, as I pulled that, the card of awareness, deepening your awareness?
Yeah.
I think for you, it's really important to create a point of stillness.
Mhm.
Um, do you find that it's hard for you to focus?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Really.
it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the two cards that are coming forth, I feel like this happened last time. Um, it's really interesting because, again, they were showing me your intestines, and you know this is where we can have like a lot of like anxiety, or almost like frustration, and it's almost like it's like gripping,
Mhm.
um and this energy, so obviously you have felt this or held this. This is like being contracted in your intestines. And this is where, again, they're laughing in a sense, because they're wanting you to create more balance, more joy, less restriction. This is also going to help with your energy. And they're saying it's a pattern, a pattern of work, a pattern of discipline, a pattern of being a certain way.
Mhm. Yeah.
And they are encouraging you to um, work-life balance, work-life balance, especially for you. And I'm also seeing it's important too with this. They're wanting you to be by water or submerge yourself in water. Water is a huge part of this purification process for you.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I feel, yeah, that's definitely coming through in terms of how to increase frequency. That was one of the questions.
Yeah. Yeah. That,
Okay.
and grounding myself. I was like, I feel like I'm not taking the time to ground myself. Like, I feel like I need to be doing that like every day, before I go to bed, or just setting that intention of grounding myself and just like protecting my energy. Because I do feel like I take on a lot of different energies sometimes. And I, like you said, I hold anxiety and I hold all that in, and I can feel that. I've been trying to make a point of getting outside barefoot and walking on the beach and walking like just barefoot on the ground. But I also feel like I need to get better at setting like an intention every day of grounding myself. Because I think maybe sometimes that's half my problem is I got all this stuff going on and I'm like, show me a sign, or like, I want to see something just to know this is like tangible, real, that I'm not crazy or I'm not thinking this stuff. Right. And so I have to go back and remember I need to like ground myself first and then just like start slowly. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I think that's what I'm in a hurry to like either see a sign or to see something, right? To know that it's there. But
yeah. And I think, that was one of the first things they said is, what did I write down? That the information is there. You're just not receiving it fully because you're too busy to receive it. So there are signs. It's just the busyness in one's mind, or the scheduling. I'm hearing you have a lot of schedules that you have. Like I'm seeing actual schedules that you have.
yeah.
That has to be a part of a schedule.
Yeah.
And they're saying, I can hear them. It's almost like, don't feel bad. There's a part of you that feels bad. And they're saying, don't feel bad, because this is you as a spiritual being having this human body and having to go through everything that we have to go through in this period of time and during work and all the things that we do on the 3D level. But because this expansion, there's this almost like wanting to just go back right into it. And I think this is what they were saying is, try not to put so much pressure on yourself. It will unfold naturally for you. But I'm hearing as clear as day and seeing that there are guides that are waiting for you to kind of step into that role as, I'm ready to receive this information. I'm ready to take the next steps. As I'm speaking this, they're also saying, tell her about the grounding mats. So there's grounding mats that you can get. I think they're called earthing mats or grounding mats. I can send you the link. You can have them. You could put them under your desk and put your feet on them. And you can also, there's some for laying on and your pillow. And what this does is it helps ground your energy, and it's great for EMFs and anything like that. So muscle aches, joint aches, anything like that, because you are in front of, you're busy, right? And so even if you are in front of the computer, anything like that, definitely research that. And if you can't find the link, just let me know. And
I will. Oh, thank you.
And they just have to be plugged in. If you can't get outside, is what I'm hearing for you too. So information definitely is coming to you. I am also feeling a loved one coming in. Are you aware of this?
I've been waiting. No, the weird thing is I feel like I felt like I'm waiting for somebody, which is like a weird feeling. And I feel like it's right around the corner. It's like right around the corner, but I also feel like it's never going to happen, which is a weird feeling as well to have. And sometimes I feel like I'm doing something to hold that back.
Well, we'll discuss this offline. So thank you very much. And we'll see you guys all very soon. Bye for now.